Really ready to go. Okay, sizzling! Okay, sizzling! Okay, sizzling! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand, okay, sizzling! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand, okay, sizzling! He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. Me by the hand. The ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Fucking sizzling. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, am I bending the cat? Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like that. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Dude, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Dude, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yad, 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 yad. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yad, 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 yad. It's really ready to go. Here's some Hollywood horse bitch. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Fucking sizzling. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. I'm gonna make one of your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like that. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. You got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. So fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. Choose player. It's oh look, what a coincidence. God damn, I hate this thing. I can't say the word tampon.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I nearly muted myself. Hi. Yeah. Need to get that applaud track onto my thing. I don't know. What do you want? You got food. You got water. I've given you love. I've petted you. I've let you sit on me. I let you have my seat at night as your bed. I have to defluff it. Every morning I come in here, defluff it. Why do you meow at me? What more can I give you? I give you it everything I can. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Bienvenue to Afternoon Tea with Az. We are going to go. This chair. She sleeps in this chair overnight. I see it. Every morning I get up, I come in here, she's in the chair. What do you want, a PS5? I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. Welcome to Afternoon Tea with Az. Again, bienvenue. Elden Lord Az greets you. As yes, I have defeated the final boss of the Elden Rangs. I've given her a treat. I've given her a treat today as well. I've given her... I've got to be careful because if she hears, she knows the treat sound. So if she even hears what this is, she's going to be like jumping all over me. I gave her one of these meat sticks. She loves these meat sticks. She loved them. I got the Renner ending. On the gams. Do you know something, Nonya? I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. X-ray girl. X-ray girl, do you want to come on? X-ray girl, do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? I'll send you a link. Do you want to come on? Do you want to come in? I think you're right. I think she's saying, get out my chair. Get out of my... I'm in my PJs. I don't care if you're naked. I don't care if you're naked, lewd up to the eyeball with 6-inch dildos surrounding you in a fucking sphere that's absolutely mathematically spot on. I'm just saying. I think she's saying, get out my chair. That's my comfy chair. You're sat in my comfy chair. Now that your fat ass has warmed it up for me, get out. Get out and let me sit in the comfy chair. I don't know. That's what I think. So the Elden Ring. Hey, good. By the way, hold on. Before we even start, normally I would do a super chat square up from the real BBC, but I stayed later. I stayed later on the real BBC this week, and I did all the super chats, and there were a lot because you guys are insane. But I did them all on Tuesday to allow us. How did you know my X-ray girl? You're too easy to predict. Just like the car in your garage has dents all over it. It's never going to pass its MOT. So I thought, this is great. I bet you do, Mark. Well, obviously, I bet you do. You're a husband. It's your right to know. I didn't. Where was I? I was talking about dildos or something. Nah. I went through every super chat. So I thought this Sunday, It's gonna be us going down some rabbit hole. And I thought this week, we're gonna go down a little bit of a G4 rabbit hole. And this is a G4 rabbit hole of hypocrisy. Gonna pull up some things, we're gonna discuss some things, gonna show you some things, we're gonna listen to some things. We're gonna read some things, or at least I'm gonna read these things. And we're gonna compare, contrast. We're going to laugh. We're going to love. We're going to cry. We're going to weep. Not really. But there you go. And Palace were 2-0 up last time I knew. So come on, Palace. Okay. If you're an Everton fan, sorry. That's just the way it is, you know. Semi-finals of the FA Cup rests on this. I had a good sleep last night. I cannot. Well, I can tell a lie. We all can. But all I have dreamt about in the last 2 weeks is Elden Ring. Every night, there's another Elden Ring related dream. I wake up. The Elden Rings is in my head. I wake up. Palace have just scored again. Zaha 3-0. We're on the way to Wembley. We're on the way to Wembley's. I think she shut it down at 1:59 to get this stream going. Every time, if I wake up in the middle of the night, well, I tend to go to bed in the middle of the night. If I wake up at like this today, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, needing a wee because I'm old. And when I woke up, I was still coming out of an Elden Ring dream. I find myself pissing or shitting in the bathroom. Well, I mean, I tend to try and do it in the toilet if I can. Sometimes I miss. And I just find myself humming the musics. Humming the musics. Do you know, I would love to pee in the bed. I would love to. But the dampness just, you know, wouldn't be right. Karitori Kaze with a £5 says, strange world. When radical feminists are more logical than trans activists, here, have a £5. Oh, thank you. That will go towards my Tassimo Latte Macchiato fund. Striker X24 to $5 says, Elden Lord as modern entertainment has left me depressed. It's like everything has been destroyed by this culture war. How do you deal with it? I deal with it by having a good group of friends. I deal with it by surrounding myself with paraphernalia of things that I love. I deal with it by watching older shows when shit was fantastic. I deal with it by talking in streams like this and getting out my frustrations, aggressions, hang-ups. That's how we deal with it. I will not be playing Elden Ring today either, because after this stream, I'm going to have just enough time to go get something to eat. And then I'm going to be back at, I think it's 7 p.m. UK time for some Dying Light 2 with X-Ray Girl and Quarter Black Garrett, if his wife isn't dropping a sprog. We'll see if she's going to drop a sprog. But if she is, then it will be just myself and Exeter Girl like last week. And we will be running around the cities, kicking in the undeads, doing the things. What you doing, kitty? Huh? Okay. She's now washing herself. That's fine. So it's a full day. And then after that, I'll be going to bed. Was I ever a Farscape fan? Yeah, I liked Farscape. It was different. It was fun. I enjoyed that. I'm gonna sup this last little bit of latte macchiato before it gets cold. Oh, God damn it, that's good. Bradley Burnett with a $20 says, I have to say, here, I could actually bring this on the screen. You looked rather diabolical this week on Friday Night Tight, stroking the pussy. Cat. We're expecting Mr. Bond to die or contemplating ways to kill Austin Powers. Hey, I look, if I can make a good villain, a good Bond villain, that just makes me happy. And my kitty cat has been very needy the last few days. Why? Don't know. Normally, she's like, feed me, and then don't you even touch me, human. And I'm like, okay. Now, she's jumping up on my desk. She's jumping up on my shoulders. She's jumping up on my chest. Spooky. Hello. I don't know what's going on. But I likes it. And the Fixer with a £5 says, gonna miss part of the stream as got awake. For my best mate's dad at 6 p.m. Should be back before your Dying Light 2 stream. You take care, dude. Tough day. And I don't envy you, mate. So try and make the best of it that you can. As cats seeking attention if they're getting sick, not trying to be a dick, but I've owned cats over the years. Yeah, Chris, I hear what you're trying to say, but in the same instance, my cat's just trying to get a little bit of attention once in a while, which is what she does. She goes through these little phases. So 4-0 now. So yeah. I gave her a bit of a squeeze and a prod as well to see if there was anywhere that was hurting on her. Because, I'm conscientious like that. Had a look to see if there was anything untoward. She just gets like this every now and again. She just gets like this. If it persists, then I'll take her into the vet just to give her a checkup. But I think it's more the fact that she wants my chair. And she wants everything to be associated with my chair. So that's why she sat on me. She sat on my desk. She tries to sit behind me here. She wants the chair. That's what she wants. She wants the chair. If I were to get up now and proceed to the toilet, when I come back, she would be in the chair. Everyone wants my chest. Ayo. Man, I'm excited for this G4 rabbit hole. I got some stuff lined up, folks. Not as many tabs as Ryan, but I got some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs lined up. Look at all those tabs. I am a human radiator as well. It's been quite warm recently. It's just Belle she's a cat. She migrates around the house. She finds somewhere nice that she likes, and then she stays there for a bit, and then she moves on. Now she's up here and she wants my cat. She wants my chair. That's it. That's what it is. Right. Let's just bring up the first Exhibit A. Let's start going down this G4 rabbit hole, folks. Oh my God. Let's bring up Exhibit A. The G4, X-Play channel. Of course, this used to be the G4 channel, which has now been rebranded to X-Play, and the X-Play channel has been rebranded to G4. You mean she wants her chair as? Correct. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Belle wants her chair back. And of course, this still has all the content that it had before, which is the G4 content. And let's just have a look. Let's just go past a certain point in time. Let's just go. This is a certain point in time. Okay. So let's just pull back a little bit. Let's just pull back a little bit. So we have some X-Play predictions, nothing like major, but then we got some reviews. Let's have a look at the reviews. X-Play reviews. Arkham Knight, 2 months ago, 79,000 views. Miles Morales Spider-Man, 60,000 views. These are the reviews. These are what people like to watch on X-Play. They like to hear Adam, and trust me, we got a segment on Adam. I like to hear Adam review video games. Death Stranding review, 70,000 views. Jedi Fallen Order review, 74,000 views. Ghost of Tsushima, 65,000 views. Resident Evil 7, 44,000 views. So obviously these views these reviews are, when I say way out of date, they're way out of date, but people still want to hear Adam's opinion, because Adam was the guy who did the reviews on G4, and people, I guess, respect. I'm going to sneeze. HQ! I'm glad I muted the microphone for that one. So they would go to Adam to listen to what he had to say. Now then, a certain point in time happens. A certain point in time happens. Oh, what? What an image. What an image to freeze on. What an image to freeze on. Absolutely perfect. We have the Frosk takes on treatment of Whammons in gaming, parentheses, we just call them brackets over here in Yorkshire, because, we're not pretentious. Swat. Brackets. Must watch. End brackets. And then suddenly now it's got X-Play live on it. Okay. I think that was the show. Literally looks like she wants to cannibalize your body. This Amaranth may just happen to also be part of the tabs. We all know about this. 4.6k upvotes, 42,000 downvotes. This was the rant that that Frosk went on to deflect criticism from her. This had nothing to do with sexism in gaming. That's the excuse. This was all about Frosk being criticized, A, for getting stuff wrong
when they were reviewing things, and B, because she decided to have a very interesting take. When I say interesting, I'm being facetious. Where she said she thinks PlayStation 5 is over and it's just all going to be Xbox. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with her having an opinion whatsoever. She can have that all day, every day. What was interesting was the fact that she didn't want to stand behind her opinion. She would rather, instead of debating it, 4-0 full time, boom. Instead of debating it, instead of explaining with other people why she has these, why she has these thoughts, these opinions. No, she decided that how dare people criticize me? How dare people question my opinion? Let's do what all good cowards do, which is hide behind and weaponize some sort of activism. So suddenly, criticizing Frosk for her opinions and also getting misinformation turned into sexism in gaming. Sexism in gaming. It's sexist that I get questioned. I mean, to me, the fact that people are perfectly willing to question a woman as well as a man, that to me sounds like equality. That sounds like equality. But to Frosk, no, it's sexism. They're only attacking her for her opinions. They're not attacking Adam for his opinions. And this is where we get the interesting bit of information as she throws her work colleagues under the bus and says, as he nervously drinks, we don't even write the reviews. We don't even write the reviews. Hear it. My mum's just texted me to say Palace have won 4-0. Thank you, Mum. She throws her work colleagues, and the way that they as in G4, the way that they decide to explain this is here at G4, there's just too much to do. There's just too much. Well, let me just go back. Let's just go back to the video, shall we? Let's go to the what I like to call the the split. Oh, hello, we've gone past it. Where are you now? Here. This is the this is the split point here. Let's just have a look here. Death Stranding review. Well, that's not particularly topical, is it? I mean, people are interested to hear what Adam has to say, but it's not a topical review. Jedi Fallen Order, it's not a topical review. Ghost of Tsushima, it's not topical. Resident Evil 7, it's not topical. God of War, not topical. These are games which have been out for literally years. So, if you don't have the time, then maybe stop reviewing old games. And that would free up the time to deal with current games. I don't think that sounds particularly crazy. You tell me, folks. Mass Effect Andromeda review afterwards. Dark Souls 3, Borderlands 3. Nobody Saves the World, Rainbow Six Extraction, Titanfall 2. Fortnite. Far Cry Primal. Now, by the way, all those ones that I've just mentioned now, they're post Frostgeddon. And suddenly, the very next one, 69,000. But then, as it all starts falling apart, 41,000, 40, 20, 33, 33, 30, 21. It's all falling. These 70s, 80s, thousands that they used to get suddenly down to 30 somethings. Eek. Okay. I'd be surprised if I didn't see a Pong on here. So if you don't have the time, if you need to, and I quote, divide and conquer at G4, if you need to divide and conquer by splitting it about and having people write reviews for you, stop reviewing old shit. Stop reviewing old shit. That way you free up your time to deal with the modern stuff, regardless of whether or not you like the modern stuff or not. People want to hear the opinion, do they not? But of course, the big thing was she threw her work colleagues under the bus because she was essentially saying, you criticizing me for getting stuff wrong, I didn't write it. I just read it. I just read the script that was given to me that somebody else had written about a game that I was pretending that I reviewed. Everybody loves fakes. Everybody loves phonies. Why do people tune in to listen to Angry Joe's reviews? They tune in because they respect what Angry Joe has to say. And Angry Joe, he won't rush a review. It will come out weeks later, maybe even a couple of months later after the game has been released, and he'll do a full review, and people would tune in, and they'll tune in big numbers and watch it. Whether or not you agree with Angry Joe or not, completely different. But you know that that's been done by Angry Joe. Okay? When you have a manufactured channel, because this is a manufactured channel. This isn't a natural channel. This isn't like a me. This is a natural channel. It's just me. Or Nerdrotic or whatever. It's a manufactured channel. So when somebody says, I'm going to give you my opinion on this video game, and they don't even play it, they didn't even play it, they don't even write the review for it, somebody else writes the review for it, then yeah, people are going to be like, that's not right. You can't claim to have played the video game. You can't claim to review the video game when you haven't even touched it. Now, the people that are writing the review, why aren't they coming up onto the stage? Why aren't they reviewing it? Because they're the plebs. And the manufactured faces are who you've got there. The manufactured faces, your Frosk, your Adam, etc. Because that's the nature of a phony, a fake facade. So you can't criticize your audience if they get mad at the fact that you're pretending to review something that you're not reviewing. But you can throw your work colleagues under the bus in a vain effort to A, deflect criticism from you, and B, to cover it all in milk chocolate sexism in gaming. Not how that works. We got a L for Self, Super Dupery for $10 says, these children know nothing of sexism in gaming. They never put a quarter in a queue for Pac-Man or a pinball machine in a drive-in. So jog on, children. Well, they get somebody else to do that for them, you see. And then Martino Simone with a 10 Swiss francs from the Swiss, the Suave Swiss. Says, hello, handsome. Have you heard about a game called Elden Ring? No, tell me more. This sounds exciting. Have a great Sunday. You too, buddy. You too. So Frosk Loki throws her own work colleagues under the bus, saying, "Oh, I didn't write it. The thing that you're criticizing me for getting wrong, I didn't write. My work colleagues wrote it. Shout at them." But then, of course, we had the whole, but to even question is sexist. There are people in the channel right now who are saying that I'm not as bangable as Olivia Munn. Talk to them, Frosk. That's weird. Saying how much you jerk off to a woman isn't a compliment. These are all gonna come back to bite people in the ass very shortly. Don't you worry. Hey, what do you mean I'm not as bangable as Olivia Munn? Come on. What? That is racism. Racism in gaming. As a Brit, as a male Brit, I find it disgraceful that I am perceived to not be as bangable as Olivia Munn. Anyway. So, of course, we have, after this event, we had G4 fawning over themselves to throw support. We had Adam Sussler clapping like a performing seal. I work with my heroes, he tweeted out. That's in yesterday's video I did on G4 to get all that detail in. I work with my heroes. Frosk is my hero, Adam Sussler was saying. G4 tweeted out how they stood behind Frosk and her sexism and gaming rant. So suddenly you have, number one, a major player in G4, an OG G4 member in Adam Sussler supporting what Frosk said. And then secondly, you have the very company she's working for, G4, come out and say, go Frosk. Now, the problem was she fucking destroyed everything. The problem was she destroyed the channel. It's not a clever idea to blanket attack your audience, particularly in the case of G4, when you've been gone for a long time. You've been gone for a long time. And you're coming back when? October of last year. And what's the real reason G4 came back? Was it because they wanted to pick up where they left off? They thought they had a voice. We have something to offer. We don't believe, or we certainly believe there is an opening in the gaming sphere for us to return. Well, no, not really. They came back because they wanted to set up their esports. That was the big thing. Reestablish G4, reestablish the brand, reestablish an audience. This is the plan. And set up the esports. But it doesn't help when you tell your audience they're sexist, they're weird, that normal banter is disgusting. And if you don't like what I'm doing here, don't watch us. Don't watch us. Don't like our activism. Don't like our ranting. Don't like our virtue signaling. Then you just get the hell out of here. Out. Well, they took you up on your offer. They took you up on your offer and they left. Trucker Rob with $2. Oh, hi, Az. Oh, hi, Rob. How you doing? And then Keaton Smith with a $1 super sticker, which if I know Keaton, and I think I know Keaton, is a big smiley face with sunglasses on. Thank you, Keaton. But when you antagonize your audience and you say, don't like it, don't watch it, invariably your audience are going to go, well, fuck you then. I won't. And that could have been somebody who's just like, hey, do you know what? I used to watch G4 10 years ago. And even though it's been 10 years and, you know, I can remember little bits and baps, but that's it. I'm going to give them a try. I'm going to give them a go based off the G4 brand name. I'm playing the guessing game again. Trucker Rob with a $1.50. Hot dog super sticker. Look, did I get that right? Howdy to you too. I think I got that right. And to continue the guessing game, I'm going to say SJ Almighty with a £1.50 diamond super sticker. Did I get that right? I think I got these right. I know my super sticker crew. So yeah, that person might have said, hey, but just because the name G4, and I used to remember G4. I used to remember Olivia Munn shoving hot dogs in her mouth. I used to remember Olivia Munn dressing up as a French maid. Oh, God. I pushed it too far. Uh-oh. I'm going to give them a crack. Neil Fish with a £5 super sticker. Of a dog saying good job. I don't know. I don't know what Neil Fish does as a super sticker. I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to have a look. Keep it up. Oh, they did a keep it up as a pair. I have them all here now. I mean, I don't see them at all. Trucker Rob with a $1.50 super sticker of a I'm gonna guess a peach. I don't know why. I just see a peach being said there. Jade Mini with a $2 says, what software do you use for voice mods? I use my Go XLR. I have a Go XLR. Keaton Smith with a £1 super sticker. No, Keaton Keaton doesn't change. This is still a smiling face with sunglasses on. It's I sense it. Brian McGann with $1.50 super sticker of a hot dog, because Brian just loves a hot dog. He just loves a hot dog. A Trucker Rob with a $1.50 super sticker, which I can only guess would be a black cat. A black cat. That's my guess. I hope I didn't get any of those wrong. Sandy Q with a super sticker of a I would say it's a I see a dog, a little Japanese dog laughing, and 3 wavy lines. Uber Roy with a €20. You tell him as. Says, I found myself in the best toy store in Amsterdam this weekend on my way to the pub. And I found a gift that you will absolutely dislike a lot. I will send it to you because I'm evil like that. Do you know Uber Roy? Do you know what? I reckon I could guess. I'm going to guess what it is. You found a Batwoman toy. That's what I'm reckoning. That's what I'm reckoning. Thank you for the very generous super chat. Steven or Steve Knievel with a $2 super sticker of a, I don't know. Well, Steve Knievel is like Evil Knievel. What happened with Evil Knievel? Had a terrible crash. It was game over for him. A game over super sticker. I worked it out. Laid art with a 14 checks. Oh, hello. Come back up. Super sticker. What the fuck have I started here? This is I want to say hot dog, but I sense that you desired a different meat today. This is a hamburger. This is a burger super sticker, not a hot dog. It's a burger super sticker. Wow, this ESP is just off the hook here. Wayward Culture with the $5 says, good morning, man. 9 a.m. here in Texas. What about there? Glad I was able to catch the stream before work. It's nearly 3 p.m. now. And the super chat's gone crazy. Creatist with a 2 Australian says, G4, not a thing here. We all saw it. All we saw is animosity. Yes, that's all. Yeah, I mean, it was an attack. It was an attack. Reverend Al with a €5 says, hello, Mr. Az. I is lawyer of Bell. Give her chair or no more cuddles from my client. Do you want? Hey, you want to come up? Do you want to come up? No, she's happy now. She's happy down there now. She's got comfortable. She don't want to come up. Lone Star Carper with a $5 says, "Oi, G4 is dead. Better, more interesting creators like you have killed it. R.I.P. Did the pot noodles come in? Oh yes, the pot noodles came in. I have a packet of 12 Bombay hot super king size, whatever, I don't know, pot noodles downstairs. After this stream, I'm gonna have one. Who's calling me a cheat when it comes to the super stickers? I'm guessing. Trucker Rob with a super sticker. What? I can't see what he put. Where did Trucker Rob with a soup sticker of I don't know, he's feeling I don't know, it's Sunday, the sun's out, spirits are high, there's love in the air, hearts, you're feeling in a good mood, so there's just hearts, your heart is so full it's exploded onto the page there. As with the £5 says, hi Az, got you at last. I skip Elden Ring streams, don't want spoilers. Hey, fair enough. But can listen to you here. Have a good Sunday. Have fun. I will enjoy it. Thank you, man. I understand. Hey, that's all good. I understand. Mesite Wizard with a $1 fiddy. I don't know. I sense food, but I don't sense meat. But I wouldn't imagine something vegetarian, because who the fuck wants that? So if it's not meat, it's dessert. It's a pie. It's a pie. It's a super sticker slice of pie. And then Keaton Smith with £2 says, hope you're having a great day, man. I am, Keaton. Thank you, buddy. And then Audrey CR with a 1,000 Karuskas. And it takes something to give 1,000 Karuskas. So my reaction would be to go, oh, thank you, mwah, and blow them a kiss. So I reckon the super sticker is a person blowing a kiss. Oh my God. I cannot believe how my extra sensory perception is so spot on. Trucker Road $2. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Okay, the queuing up a bit now. We'll do one more. And then I'll carry on for a bit, and then we'll come back to the Super Eats. Teddy with a £1 super sticker of I sense mischief, but at the same time, I sense joy. Somebody who's happy, a smiling face. It's a wait. The mischief, though. So it's a smiling face, but it's upside down. It's an upside down smiling face. Okay, I need to recharge my psychic abilities. I am feeling a little bit drained. So let's continue. Let's continue with this trip down the rabbit hole, and we'll come back to some of these super chats in a moment. So Frosk attacks the audience, blames the audience. G4 supporter, Adam Sessler supports her. And then suddenly, I got my hydration. In actual fact, I need a wee, but I'm gonna carry on for a bit longer before I run off for a wee. I should have gone for a wee before the stream started. But you know the interweb. If you want to have a go at your audience, if you want to start calling them sexist and you know, you don't want to watch the new G4, then you go piss off, you go fuck off, because that's what she's saying. And then have the company turn around and go, yeah, we support what Frost said. So when you support what Frost said, you're supporting her telling the audience to fuck off if they don't like what they see. Same with Adam Sessler. Fuck off. I support Frost. Fuck off if you don't like what you see. But the problem is hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy of it. And people start finding stuff out, digging out information, contrary information, and this was the first time that I personally ever heard of Frost. And it took just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. What? You want to come up? You want to come up? Okay. Come on. Well, come on then. Come on. Hmm? So, ooh. Why? I do stop showing off your vagina then. Here, do you want to get comfy? So, it only took like a couple of minutes on Google to find out about her time with the League of Legends community, to find out that she was very unpopular, that she was essentially driven out of the community because they hated her. And why did they hate her? Because she was a nasty piece of work. She was a nasty piece of work. For every bit of decent information or decent critique or decent commentary that she gave, there was equal, if not more, vitriol against specific people within the community that made her a very, very disliked person. And she was driven out. It only took a little bit to look at her profile and just see how antagonistic and toxic this person actually is. And so when you talk about toxicity and you yourself are dripping with it, then that's called projection. So it was quick to discover how nasty this person actually was. And if I'm just going to bring up, I'm not saying this is essentially nasty, but I'm just going to bring up something recent, just within the last couple of days, within the last couple of weeks, shall we say. Let's just bring up some twat. Here we go. On March the 2nd, trans rights are human rights. What a broad statement that is. Yesterday, I was streaming Elden Ring and somebody super chatted, and they super chatted trans rights are human rights. And I said, what does that even mean? Literally, what does that even mean? And I know some people are going, well, isn't it? Obviously, it's basically saying that trans people should have the same rights that regular people have. Well, but it's not as clear cut. It's not as simple as that, because what if somebody identifies as a different gender, for example, and there's an illness that requires that specific gender to be treated? If you're saying that they should be treated as how they identify as, then that won't work. So it's not clear cut. It's not black and white. There's nuance, but blanket statements like this, they're a great way to virtue signal. And they are just a great way to virtue signal. I'm an ally. That's what it's saying. I'm an ally, because Frost is a lesbian herself. I think because no man would fucking have her. But she's a lesbian herself. So she puts out the virtue signal. Now, you can tell that it's a virtue signal because look how defensive she gets immediately. Immediately, the same day. You can call it virtue signaling. You can call it virtue signaling. Well, because it is, and even you knew that. Now, this is really uncomfortable when I've got these headphones on. Huh? I keep banging into you and I feel bad. I feel bad, Belle. I don't want to bang into you. So when Frost said it, even she knew that it was a virtue signal. And then people said, stop virtue signaling. And then she said, you can call it virtue signaling because that's defensive. That's defensive posturing. She got caught out. Again, she got caught out. She knew what she was doing. She was going for this. This is what she was going for. Likes. That's what she was going for. Cheap, quick clout. From a cheap clout chaser. Sexism in gaming. Clout chasing. I'm saying things that my side believe in and adhere to. Well, I say adhere to. Think that you should be adhering to. That triggers all the right people. It's going, oh, yeah, you talk about it, Frost. You talk about it, Frost. No, you were clout chasing. You were clout chasing for fucking seal claps from Adam Sessler, from you go, Frost, you tell him, Frost, from your work, you coming down, from your work colleagues, from those whoops from behind the camera, from Zipper and filing cabinet, as you threw them under the bus. That's what you did it for clout. You were expecting articles to be written saying, Frost tells the toxic gaming community how it is. That's what you were imagining. You were imagining waking up to Frost is the hero that we need in gaming. Setting the men right on their behavior, their toxic behavior. That's what she was imagining. Laudits and plaudits. That's what she was expecting. People to just be patting her on the back, telling her what an amazing woman she was, what an amazing job she was doing, setting right the nasty, nasty men. No. That's what you thought. And this is exactly what this is. Clout. Clout chasing. A cheap line to put up that you know will have people hitting the like button for clout. And then when you get caught out, when you got called virtue signaling, you immediately get defensive. Immediately get defensive. You can call it virtue signaling, but in a shit week of legislation. Now, I'm not going to lie and pretend that I know about this Florida legislation bill. I'm not going to lie and tell you that I've read the bill. I'm British, you know. It's what's going on over in the States. But I am willing to bet a lot of money. This is from a reformed gambler. I am willing to bet a lot of money that neither has Frost. That neither has Frost. And she is operating off the don't say gay attitude that seems to be going around with this bill. But in a shit week of legislation and during Women's Month. What the fuck is Women's Month? Oh, shut up. I think it's important to signal to my trans brothers and sisters Sorry, wait a minute. Can we just... Sorry. What did you just say? I think it's important to signal to my trans brothers and sisters. What about your non-binaries? What about your non-binaries? What happened to your binary? Your non-binary, your gender fluids. That seems to... See what happens when you virtue signal? When you virtue signal to a community and you just can't say the right things properly. I value you. Trans women are women. No. You will not make a liar out of me. Trans women identify as women, and that's absolutely 100% their right to do so. And if that is the way that you feel, if that is the way that you truly believe you are, I will treat you with respect. But I won't lie to you. And I won't be made a liar out of. I won't pretend. I will respect your decision. I will call you by the pronoun which you wish to be called by. And we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. From soccer to Star Wars. I don't care. But I will not lie. I will not be made a liar out of. And this doesn't help. This perpetuation does not help. Because it is not a truth. It is not a biological truth. And to try and fill people's heads with biological lies does not help them. You can sympathize, you can empathize with how they wish to be known as. And I do, and I've worked in an industry where I've had dealings with the trans community, and I treat them how they want to be referred to as. But I'm not going to be made a liar out of. I won't let you turn me into a liar, and I won't lie to you. And the sooner this sort of virtue signaling stops, the better. Because when it stops, then you can start to truly understand the person. But when you're lying to the person, when you're lying and you're aiding the psychosis of it, then that doesn't help anyone. And that isn't transphobic. And that's not TERF or whatever stupid name they want to call, because they want to gatekeep you. They want to shut down your language. I have every sympathy under the sun, but I won't lie to you, and I won't let you turn me into a liar. I don't need likes on Twitter to validate my life. I don't need pats on the back from people to validate me. And I don't need to lie either to appease your feelings. You can love them all day long. You can respect, empathize, sympathize all day long. But don't lie. Don't lie to them. And this is why it's virtue signaling. Because you don't actually know the true damage that you're doing. You genuinely don't know the true damage that you're doing. And you're doing it because you're a fucking piece of shit that just wants likes and clout an acceptance and validation from your peers to say, aren't you a good little activist? Aren't you a good little far left ideologue stuck in an echo chamber where we all agree with each other and sniff our own farts? And I will quite happily die on this hill. And I will quite happily be called whatever you want to call me. But you know what else? I will be right. And you will be calling me everything that nasty name under the sun. You will try and cancel me, end me, all this. And the only reason why you're doing it is because I'm right. And I won't be made a liar out of. And I won't be corrupted or bullied or coerced or silenced into lying for you. It doesn't help. It doesn't help anyone. It hurts women. And believe it or not, I rather like women. I've spent all my life on planet Earth with women. I work with great women and I work with great men. And this hurts women. This demeans women. This takes away from women. And if you don't believe that, just look who won Woman of the Year, a biological male. Just look who's dominating the NCAA swimming in the female category, a biological woman, a biological man, sorry. And women, if you don't want this to happen, you have to speak up. You have to speak up. You have to fight back. You truly do. Because the virtue signalers who just want some nice, cheap Twitter interactions, some nice, cheap likes, retweets, go Frosk, yay Frosk, ally Frosk. She's hurting herself. That's what she's doing. She's hurting herself. But this is why somebody like Frosk would likely not give a shit, doesn't probably give a toss about what she's done to G4, because she's probably thinking about where her next opportunity will come because of her status. Weaponize that status. And G4, they can't fire her. I mean, I'm sure they'd love to. Even though they put out a tweet supporting her, I'm sure they'd like nothing more than to get rid of her. But they can't. Why? Because they supported her. They came out and they supported her. They pat her on the back and said, congratulations, Frosk. You fucking destroyed our channel. You've destroyed our channel. Well done. Congratulations. We support you. So now they can't do a 180 on that and say, oh, so actually now we're going to fire you. Can't do that. Can't do that. I agree with Young Ripper. I think a lot of this is leftist white women. I truly do. I've said it before. I've said it before myself. And it's a crazy. Let's deal with Adam Sessler next. But I'm going to leave you with the sing song so I can run to the toilet quickly and have a wee wee. So you can get a sing song, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's really ready to go.
Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand,
Okay, Cicely!
take me by the hand, take me by the hand.
Okay, Cicely!
He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. By the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Okay, Cicely!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Oh my god, am I bending the cat?
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Oh my god, like, yeah!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do.
Fuck off!
Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood horse bitch. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Okay, Cicely!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Bring on my quad, your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Oh my god, like, yeah!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. You got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
So fucking crazy!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Fuck off!
Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. She's like, it's so. Oh look, what a coincidence! God damn, I hate this day. I can't say the word tampon. Who fucking cares? tripe. It's regurgitated from the fucking bowels of some talentless hack.
You've been very kind, but thanks.
Problem being, and the guy's talented, and the song is incredible. I am back. Did you enjoy a little musical interlude? Actually, before we get into Adam, let's go through some more supers. Sorry, I ran downstairs. Ran back upstairs again as well. Needed to try and get some water. Splash some water on my face as well. Whoa. It's getting a bit hot. Spring's coming, folks. I've had to open the door. I've had to open the window. Splash some nice cold water on my face. Get me awake. Right, so we got to Teddy. Keaton Smith with a £1 smiley face super sticker. Thank you, Keaton. Martina Simoni, the Suave Swiss, with a 5 Swiss francs says, here, have a handmade super sticker and a colon and a bracket. Nice. Martino Simoni again, the Suave Swiss, with a 5 Swiss francs says, laid out rules. She does. She does. She sent some wonderful stuff in the post. Today, with a £2 super sticker of a GLHF gamepad. I'm glad that it wasn't having to guess that one. Vanessa Law. How you doing, Vanessa? With a $1 rose super sticker. Man of War 665. Neighbor of the Beast with a $6.65 super chat. Says super sticker. And he did that. Aww. Stephen Szymanski with a $2 Purple Heart thanks super sticker. Stephen, thank you. ST Almighty with a £1 fitty banana. Tasty banana. Banana super sticker. Chris C. with a, oh my God, the super chats have jumped. Chris C with a $2. Hey, Az, check your Twitter for a new 1 in 6 picture. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, is this the Queen studio? Oh, it's a third party. Mars Toys. Joker. Nicholson Joker. Nice. Nice. Dial C4 with a $1 super sticker of a poop emoji. Randomize with a £9 super chat says, hi, Az. I've had a really tough month and I've not managed to attend many live streams, but I have been lurking in the background when I can. Thanks for keeping me going. The banter has helped a lot. Randomize, hey, I just appreciate you turning up when you can turn up. No pressure. And thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Very generous. Laid Art with 100 checks says, well, there isn't a sandwich super sticker as far as I know. Otherwise, I'd send you one. I know my place. Oh, God, I love based women. Based women are amazing, aren't they? Would you like a sandwich? Fuck yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. 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 Nah. Okay. Waiting for the Orville with a $5 show push sticker. How's it going? It's going good. How's it going with you? Law Nerd Clips with a $5 says, good morning, Az. Please tell me what software you use to make your amazing intro video. Well, that was actually made for me by Problem Being. Boobs. And they went, hey, Az, look. I made this song and this video. What do you think? And I was just like, okay, this is going up on iTunes. So I don't know. I use Camtasia. But there you go. Space Zeus with a $10 super sticker of a lemon bouncing around. I think it's a lemon. Dancing away. Ah, yeah, now there's some sandwiches. Hell yeah. Matt Lines has become a Jedi Master member. Matt, thank you very much indeed, dude. And Jobs McGee with a £2 says, afternoon. Your unconscious bias is ruining my day. What a line. What a line from Frosk. Your unconscious bias is ruining my day. Do you know what I say to that? Boo fucking who? Maybe, just maybe, you need to toughen the fuck up. Oh, your unconscious bias. Oh, dude. Wow. What a line that was. That was written by somebody, because this whole thing was written for Frosk, by the way. But that whole thing, that line was written by somebody who's never had a day's struggle in their life. And yet, think of themselves as a victim. Somehow. We're going to talk about very soon. We're going to talk about something quite serious. And we're going to see it from both sides of a single person's perspective. And when you do, it's going to be very difficult, I think, for the chat. I think it's truly going to be very difficult for a lot of people to truly know how to feel. Because I guarantee the vast majority of people in this chat, we're just regular people. You know, we're just regular people. The way we vote is the least defining characteristic of who we'll ever be. And just as a human being, we have empathies and sympathies like a normal, emotionally normal person should. But we'll get to it. It's going to be an interesting one. She's a victim of feminism. James M with the $5 says, so when are we getting that OF collab between you and McFrosty? I'm not sure what OF is, but OnlyFans. Oh man, that would break the internet. Striker X24 with a $2 says, Peeping Tom and his partner, the Sneaky Kitty. Well, when I came back in from the from powdering my nose, Belle was screaming at me, basically saying, are you going to sit in that chair? Are you sitting in that chair? You fucking sat in that chair. Keaton Smith with a £2 says, will we ever get a UK meetup? That would be awesome. Maybe one day. Maybe. I don't want to commit to something that may or may not happen, but maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what would happen? Warped Eyebrows 2 with the £2 says, who should play the Batman in a Batman TV series? Me. JT with a $5 says, Frost being kicked out of the LOL community for toxicity is an achievement in its own, considering that community and its problems. One of the most prominent things I know about the LOL community is how toxic it can be. And I played LOL for a very short period of time, and holy shit. Yeah, I was just like, nah, it's okay. I'll go. I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm not a great MOBA fan anyway. But yeah, you've got to be a special kind of toxic for a toxic community to call you massively toxic. Teddy with a £2 says, to Az's cat, buy human a cushion, reclaim throne. Hey, somebody tipped you £2 to buy me a cushion. And then I'll sit on the cushion and then you can sit on the chair. Hey, Belle. She's washing herself and she don't give a shit about what I'm trying to say. She's not looking at me. She's not paying any attention to me. Hey. Hi. Do you want to come here? Boobs. Are you just going to lick your tail? She's giving that tail a good cleaning. Anna Wooford with a $2 says, likes are the new drug. Why can't we go back to old ones? It's dopamine, isn't it? It's a dopamine hit. Whoa, look at all those likes I'm getting, Oh, yeah, 2,000 likes. Ooh, yeah. All I got to do is say trans lives matter or something as basic as that. Stick a couple of flags in the tweet, Boom. Couple of thousand, 3,000 likes. Oh, yeah. Neil Fish with a £4 super sticker of a cup of coffee, or I should really say a pear, holding a cup of coffee. A thunderous roar with a $1 super sticker of a hot dog. Stephen Steele with a $1 fitty Black Pussycat super sticker. Waiting for the Orville with a $1 fitty. Super sticker. Nazaro with a €20 super sticker saying, have a nice day, as. Hey, I've also got to credit Jessica this morning. I woke up and Jessica had PayPal'd. I don't push the PayPal, but it's on my front page in case people want to bypass Mama Susan. But I don't mind any either way. And she PayPal'd me $100 earlier, which is exceedingly generous. Exceedingly generous. I think they said because they'd missed the Elden Ring when I killed the final boss, like, and became like the Elden Lord, like, So Jessica, just giving you a shout out too. Now then, let's shut down Frosk. Let's bring up Adam Sessler. Now then, we're going to start with something, like I said, we're going to start with something that is, you know, when I say tough, it's, you know, it's a difficult situation for somebody. Now, this person a couple of days ago decided to have a go at Adam Sessler, you know. And they say Adam Sessler's wife just had brain surgery, which I believe she has. That is correct. If only they had performed it on him. Now, not because I have a YouTube channel, not because I'm streaming right now, not because I want to say the right thing, not because I want to manipulate, just because I'm a regular, empathetic human being. I legitimately wish all the best in a very speedy recovery to Adam Sessler's wife. And I think just regular, normal human beings would feel the same way. Now, I think Adam is a dick. I think he's a horrible, horrible person, which we'll get to very shortly. But I do not, in any capacity, just by being a regular, normal human being, wish any harm on him or his family at all. At all. And I legitimately hope his wife has a speedy recovery. That is harsh. Yeah. The chat. Normal, regular people. That's harsh. Yes, because it is. That comment is harsh, isn't it? That's nasty. That's nasty. Now, I know the guy was trying to have a go at Adam, but obviously what happened to his wife was legit. And, you know, there could be complications. There could be anything. So, yeah, it's harsh. It's nasty. Now, Adam responds with, actually, if they performed it on me, I'd be alive and kicking just like my wife, which I think is him basically saying the operation was a success, which I'm glad about. The operation was a success. You would, now this is the line, folks. This is where everything will unravel very quickly. Adam says, you would prefer me dead. That doesn't require surgery. So Adam is saying, you just want me dead. You just want me to die. Because the guy here is saying a harsh thing. You just want me to die. That's what you want. Not nice, is it? None of that. Not nice at all. What was been said to Adam, and him realizing that the person essentially was basically saying, I wish it was you that was in that situation, and you know, who knows what could have happened. Oh dear, Adam. Oh dear, it's such a shame that I'm gonna have to stop that, because in a bubble, that looks like Adam and his family took a nasty little troll on the internet having a go at him. But when I bring this up, I wonder how you're going to start feeling about Adam now. This is Adam Sessler from 2020, December the 17th, just over a year ago. Just over a year ago. That's all. Replying to this tweet, without explanation, the Trump administration has cut the weekly vaccine shipment to several states, mostly blue. What do you mean the Trump administration? It's just, okay. Hadn't Biden been... Okay, whatever. Okay. Mostly blue by 30 to 50%. Doing so just 96 hours into a vaccine deployment planning requiring 1 million vaccines / daily to achieve herd immunity by August 2021. From CNN, by the way. This is how Adam responds to this. Adam, I've just been attacked on the internet. Somebody wishes me dead. 2020 is old. December the 17th, 2020. Old. 1 year old. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And this is why I won't even attend the funerals of my Republican relatives in the Midwest. I'll just enjoy an Aperol spritz upon hearing the news of their passing. I will celebrate the deaths of my Republican relatives with a champagne, a fizzy wine drink. And just in case, he clarifies it again. As I said yesterday, all the Republicans in my family can eat shit and die while I sip something bubbly. I guess it's like a fizzy wine, like a champagne, some, I don't know, some sort of fizziest, cocktail or something. So when it comes to Adam's wife, and again, this is nothing to do with her in terms of the grand scheme of things. When somebody says, I wish it was you that was having to have brain surgery because you're mental. And Adam's just like, oh, you wish I was dead. Well, guess what, Adam? Do you know what? That's because you would actually celebrate the death, according to you. These are your words. You would celebrate the deaths of your family because they voted Republican. Celebrate. Celebrate. You don't have to respond to this in chat, folks. But I'm just going to give you some food for thought. To all the regular people, to all the normal people who obviously had sympathy for him and his family with that, And when I say sympathy, I'm not talking about, oh, you poor thing. Like, that's not nice. That's harsh. That's not nice. That's not a nice thing to say, How do you feel about him now? How do you feel about him now when he himself has said, I would actually celebrate the deaths of my family members who voted Republican? Now, how do you feel? Tell you what, pothead, fuck off. Now you can go to a stream where somebody who has a swig of water on stream might make the nice noise that you want. Adam needs help. Yeah. It's such a conflicting emotion. I mean, from my perspective, it's conflicting because obviously it's not nice that what that person said about his wife. And Adam is said, and Adam's like cutting the bullshit out and saying, it's, you're basically just wishing I was dead. So that's not a nice thing, is it? It's not a nice thing to wish somebody dead. But there again, this is coming from a guy who says, I would celebrate my own family's deaths with cocktails and champagne. if they voted Republican. Suddenly, I don't have a lot of sympathy for the man. Suddenly, I just don't have a lot of sympathy for the man. Weird, huh? Here's January the 7th, 2021. Republicans are Nazis. They are a cancer. Fuck them all. Wow. That is absolutely insane. That is insane. How this is again, we're talking about now. The irony, of course, is, let's just be real. Adam Sessler is speaking like a Nazi. That's the irony. He's actually speaking like a Nazi. He's blanketing a whole group of people and then applying, they are a cancer. They need to be destroyed. They need to be eradicated. He's actually speaking like the very thing that he said. Projection 101. This guy is ill. Until they clean their ranks, Republicans, again, blanket statement, blanket Republicans are a terrorist organization. A terrorist organization. They are Nazis with no fashion designer helping them. So he adds a Hugo Boss joke onto the end there. I think it's meant to be a joke. This is, again, January the 7th. This is absolute crazy talk. This is the musings of a madman. A madman. But the hypocrisy of it all. The hypocrisy of it all. More blanket statements. More blanket statements. More blanket statements. Oh yeah, let's this is one of the faves that came out. January the 11th of this year. So that person is just like, what, a year ago? So it's a long time. No, it's not a long time. But if a year ago is a long time to you, how about January the 11th of this year? 2.5 months ago. Just so I can get this out my system once more. And I think, by the way, this is the same day or the day before Frosk. I think this is the day before Frosk does her sexism in gaming. I think it's either the same day or the day before. This is why Frosk knows that they can say this sort of crap, because one of the founding members of G4 is saying, just so I can get it out my system once for the day, Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss. This is your tolerant left, by the way. This is your tolerant, progressive left. You know, the agree with us or be destroyed tolerant left. Conform to the narrative or we will destroy your life and hopefully take it from you. Tolerant left. I work with my heroes. Mr. I work with my heroes. Sally says to Adam Sessa, liberals and Democrats are the disease. Look at the country now. Biden is destroying America, and your hate speech means I will never watch G4. Go live in a cardboard box. That's harsh, Sally. Go live in a cardboard box. Hey, somebody hold Sally back. Somebody hold Sally back. She's saying gamer words now. That's the 1st of February of this year, by the way. 1st of February of this year. Sorry, folks, 2 secs. Boink, just getting rid of the bots. I need to get some mods. I'm going to be looking for some more mods soon, folks. So, if you're interested, drop me a line on email, and I shall see. I shall see. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we're on the G4. So, Adam responds to Sally just a month and a half ago. Sally, inverted commas, because, I know, has feelings like strong snowflake feelings, like Tucker Carlson puts his hand up my ass and moves my mouth feelings. Fuck your feelings, you fucking Republican pussy. How'd you feel about Adam now? How'd you feel about Adam now? Yeah. Sally with all of her 84 likes on that. So Adam is attempts to call somebody out from by deflecting what happened to his wife onto him and saying, you just wish I was dead. And yet the guy himself actively says he will celebrate the death of family members with cocktails and champagne if they voted Republican. If you vote Republican, you're a Nazi. You are you drink piss. You're dumb. You're stupid. The projection levels of this guy are off the hook. The insanity of the guy is off the hook. That's why Frost can say what she wants to say. Morgan Webb's still hot. That's why Frost can say what she can say, because she is in with a group of people that are fucking mental, that are non-empathetic, have no fucking soul, have no humanity, who are the very thing that they proclaim to fight against. They're fascistic in nature. I think, do you know something? This is a good comment. He's probably miserable. Do you know something? I absolutely agree. I think Adam Sessler is a very, very unhappy, probably lonely man. Because these sort of levels are absolutely insane. Insane. A normal person does not say this sort of shit. Crazy. Let's shut down Sessler. We got a beauty coming up next. We got a doozy coming up next. But before then, got a couple of supery duperies. We had the Nazaro. So here we go. SJ Almighty with a £1.50 banana skin. It looks like the bananas did pop into the mouth. Banana skin super sticker. Alan Benjamin. I apologize if I have butchered your surname, sir. Hi, Az. If I see something I think would interest you, for example, a news article, what's the best way to send it over? Keep up the good work. We need balanced, honest opinions in the public sphere. You can either tweet it at me, Alan, at what, HAWT, toys, or email it, HeelvsBabyface at gmail.com. That's the best way to do that. Grey Man, woo, with a 5 Swiss francs says, how was your day? As my body double, my day's going all right. My day so far is still going, it's going great. Good day. My football team won 4-0 through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, which is fantastic. So I'm thrilled. Doing this stream, loving a stream. So I'm having a good day. Chris from Michigan, a super sticker. Tifa sitting on Peeping Tom's face. Yes, please. Yes, please. Mine is Zircon with a $2 says, do like Ricada and force mod responsibility on people. You're now a mod, Boosh. Kelly Johnson with a $2 says, may the gates of Aztopia never fall to evil. Amen. Okay, next. Oh, hold on, one more. We got Super Captain Chris with a $10 who says, I participated in hashtag G4 needs talent and got to the 3rd round of auditions. It was a dream of mine to work for G4 when I was young. I was sad I didn't get picked. Now I realized it was a blessing. Well, I mean, this, you know, like I said earlier, I said when G4 came back, you know, there would be people who were just like, hey, I used to watch G4. I remember G4. And so they just watched it based off, you know, I remember G4. I'm going to give them another chance. I'm going to give them opportunity. They're coming back. Let's do this. Let's see what they've got to say. Well, what they've got to say is sexism and gaming. That's what they got to say. Yeah, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet. Let's bring up this next bit. Oh, this is so good. Let's bring up my boy, Ryan Kinnell. This is a video of his from my birthday, January 25th. He put this out, my birthday. So, who's this guy on the sofa? Well, he's called the Black Hokage. I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't follow his work. I didn't know who he was on G4, but this was the guy who was sat on the sofa next to Frost. Is it Hokage? Hokage, somebody says. It's the The Black Hokage. That's how you pronounce it. Okay. Thank you. The Black Hokage. Why gotta be black? So this is the guy who sat on the sofa next to Frost. This is the guy who's hooping and hollering. You tell him, Frost. You learn them, Frost. That's weird. That's weird when they say that Olivia Munn is fitter than Frost. That's weird. Talk to them, Frost. So it's weird when you speak about women. When you speak about women in a sexual way, let's say on a YouTube channel, that's weird according to you. Okay. Let's just listen to this conversation that he's having with this lady here. And big ups to Ryan for this. And if you haven't subscribed to Ryan's channel, go subscribe. RK Outpost now.
Let's listen to this.
Twitch added a hot tub streamer category.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about that?
I mean, cool. It's separated like by category now, so it's easier to find.
So you be watching that shit?
No, I don't watch it.
I be watching naked.
Are we on the same website?
Whoa, sorry, dude. What did you just say? What did you say? What did you just say?
Yeah, no. Well, what does the website have to do with me watching
Oh,
naked?
you were watching naked.
Yeah, I be watching naked with nothing but my Tim's on.
So you would be watching the hot tub streams on Twitch naked. Why would you be doing that? What would the implication of that be if you were watching scantily clad women in hot tubs naked? I don't know. I mean, that sort of says to me that that's weird. Well, it's not weird though, is it? It's not. It's not weird. Let's us be normal. You know, they can be fucking weird, but it's not normal. It is normal. I mean, if there's a girl on Twitch and she's, you know, got a fucking bikini on, she's all wet, she's got a fucking big set of old titty bags, fucking half of them are hanging out because she's wearing more than likely wearing some sort of revealing bikini as well. How many people who are watching that stream are fucking whacking it off? Quite a few, I'd reckon. I reckon there's a good few that are whacking it off. But you see, that's what the girls are wanting. You see, that's what they're wanting. Because remember when the hot tub stream meta hit? And what they were doing is the girls were dressing, barely covering themselves up. But they were trying to push the audience to go to the OnlyFans. Hey, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then go support my OnlyFans and you'll see everything. So they go to the OnlyFans, they get the money from the OnlyFans, and then they get to see those ladies, you know. Whoo-hoo. So essentially, the hot tub streams were just live advertisements. And of course, you know, we know that Twitch tried to clamp down on that. They were trying to ban people if they were pushing ladies to go to their OnlyFans and whatnot. But the simple fact of the matter is, if you're saying that you're watching some lady in a bikini in a hot tub on a stream and you're butt naked doing it, you're having a, you know, you're giving yourself a good old time. You're giving yourself a champagne topper, I guess. I don't. You know, I know that, you know, he might be joking around. There might be a little bit of truth, you know. Never has truer word been spoken than in jest. So that's not weird. That's you know, that's a guy getting turned on by a woman. It's not weird. You just basically said it. But let's just say he's clowning around a little bit, okay? He's playing up on it. He's trying to get a reaction from her. It's a joke. It's a, you know, whatever. Sure. It's not weird. He's just trying to get a rise out of the woman. Let's move to, I think here. Let's go to here.
Continue to listen on to this man who claps as you shouldn't objectify women, you sexist. Let's listen to him.
Remember, this is you. Talk to them, Frosk. Talk to them, Frosk. Sexism gaming. Talk to them, Frosk. Talking about women sexually. It's weird. It's weird, Frosk. Okay. Well, the woman's gone now. The woman's gone, and he's just on his own now. So what's he say when he's just on his own? When he hasn't got somebody that he's joking around with and, you know, might be playing up to her and all that sort of business.
This man said you'd be surprised what some of these women are into, but I mean, he ain't lying though. He ain't lying, bro. If you're a child, put your hands over your ears. Ladies are probably not gonna like this. May God.
Why aren't the ladies gonna like this? Why aren't the ladies gonna like this? Let's listen to more.
Strike me down. Every woman that I've ever fucked told me they don't swallow. And every woman that sucked my dick swallowed. They be lying, bro. They be fucking lying because
what?
You know what? You tell them, be like, nah, I like my shit swallowed. And they do it. You'd be fucking surprised. He's not lying with some chicks be. And the thing is, I'm not calling those women liars. I think they didn't swallow the dudes that they was with before. But if listen to the
again, it's the hypocrisy. I don't care what he says. You know, I don't care that he's talking about girls, you know, giving him a BJ. I don't care about that. He can talk about what the fuck he wants. He can talk about what he wants. Some of you might not like that. That's fine. You don't have to listen to him. You could zone out. No, some of you might like, who cares? You know, Az talks about big old fucking titties all the time. It's the hypocrisy. I don't go onto someone else's channel if they say, oh, look at the big old titties on that. And I don't go, hey. Let's have some respect for the woman. Dear God. That's weird. No. I'm like, yeah. Fucking, look at the big old, they're fucking huge. But you're there when somebody's talking about sexism and gaming, talking about how weird it is to speak about women in a sexually objective way. How you should talk to them, Frosk, when you're addressing a stream and an audience yourself. Talking about a woman doing an oral act of love upon thee. So I don't care what he says. He's entitled, as far as I'm concerned, he's entitled to say what he wants, but it's the hypocrisy of it. It's the hypocrisy to sit there and hoot and holler in agreement with Frosk when you yourself do not believe a word that is coming out of your mouth. because you probably, in all honesty, didn't think somebody was going to find this, see this, bring this up. You didn't probably think that when Frosk was doing her tirade, which was to deflect criticism away from her and had nothing to do with sexism and gaming, you probably thought, just like she was, that all these G4 presenters were going to get pats on the back. We're going to get laudits, plaudits, haudits, daudits, and raudits from magazine websites talking about the great stance that G4 took against sexism and gaming. Talk about what you want. And if this is what you want to talk about, hey, more power to you. That's your prerogative. Your channel, you can do exactly what you want. But don't be a hypocrite, dude. Don't be a hypocrite. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me just reopen that screen again. Hold on. Let me just reopen the screen again. First of all, let's just also look at the thumbnail of the video. Let's just also just take the moment to look at that non-objectifying thumbnail on that video, and then if I can go back to the other one, this one here. Can we get the thumbnail for this one? He does a bit. Here we go. There. And this is the thumbnail for the video when he's speaking to the girl on the sofa. It's weird to sexually objectify women. And I'm going to sit on a sofa next to some fucking cackling witch. And I'm going to be going, you tell him, Frosk. Oh, you are telling them. This is weird what they're doing. Isn't ironic that this is Amaranth, by the way? Isn't this ironic that this is Amaranth? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Just a little ironic. A Grey Man with a 5 Swiss francs says, could you use the Reverb FX to say the most inappropriate things you can think of? Every time a woman has no. we won't do that. We won't do that. Angelo Frederick with an $8.39 says, as preach. You are the Quistats the Quistas Haderach. Okay. Did you say ironic or moronic as? Both. Hey, a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B, I guess. So what have we had so far, people? Well, we've had Frosk, who basically wanted to deflect criticism away from her. She wanted to deflect criticism away from her because, A, of reviews that she was reading that had incorrect information, and B, because she likes a hot take, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. If you like a hot take, that's fine. but she didn't want to defend the hot take. She just decided that if you challenge my hot take, you must be a sexist, which basically means that she probably couldn't defend a hot take. Even if you agree or disagree with the actual premise, she probably couldn't defend it. Probably didn't really know why she said it. She just wanted to say something, something a little bit hot and spicy. See, maybe if she could pull in any of her other presenters to go along with it. They all went, ooh, no, you can have that on your own. You can have that one on your own, darling. I need to pull out one. Got one thing. I just want to find it. Here we go. Brilliant. Thank you. Bounding into comics. Hey, please go. If you're not subscribed to Ryan on RK Outpost, go subscribe to him. He's been banging out some great stuff recently. It's awesome. It means that I can just keep playing Elden Ring. I could just keep playing Elden Ring, and Ryan can bring you the news. Bounding into comics. All hail John F. Trent. Great website. This is G4's Senior Vice President Blair Herter, or as I like to call him, Mrs. Chobot. He's the wife of Jessica Chobot. So there you go. Let's read this title. G4TV Senior Vice President Blair Herter tells gamers, don't watch us after Frosk's rant. So this is on February the 4th of this year. Here's Blair and the Chobot. That's Frosk's rant, of course. What a wonderful human being she is. But this is the tweet. This is the tweet from Blair, and this came out on the same day. So this is the same day, January the 11th. So this is a weird day. So January the 11th is the day that Adam Sessler says, just my daily, all Republicans are thick idiots and whatever, and drink piss. Nazis, idiots, and drink piss, whatever he said. So that was on the 11th. Then we had Frosk's rant. Then we had G4, Blair, and all the others coming out in support of Frosk's rant. So he puts, grateful to spend my life with a woman who smashed glass ceilings. He's talking about his wife, Jessica Chobot. I don't know if she smashed glass ceilings. And I don't mean that in a just trying to be combative. A little, there wasn't a huge amount of women in gaming because it was predominantly men. Still is. We're not talking mobile phone games here, folks. And Jessica on IGN, I think Jessica on IGN was great. I love Jessica Chobot on IGN. You know what she's doing now? Don't know, don't care. Got nothing to do with me. But back in the day, I thought Chobot was great. Her and Damien on IGN, I thought were brilliant. I love them both. I really did like them both. Grateful to spend my life with a woman who smashed glass ceilings. Honored to work with the women of G4TV's past and humans. It's weird. He refers to Jessica as a woman. He refers to the women of G4's past and then refers to Frosk as a human. Blair may be slightly concerned about what to categorize her as. Will she try and cancel me if I call her a woman? I don't know. And humans like Frosk today. Proud to work at a... This is on the... Proud to work at a place that makes stuff like this. If you don't hear the below, unfollow me and don't watch us. We're not for you. Now this actually sounds, if you listen to what he's written, this actually sounds very much like Adam Sessler. Because Adam Sessler was not too happy, let's just say, that somebody had a go at him. You know, basically said, you just want me dead. That's what you want. You just want me dead. However, was quite happy, more than happy, to celebrate deaths of family members that voted differently from him. So essentially, it's conform to our ideology or literally die. Conform or die. Don't like our politics? Don't buy my book. Remember that from Kelly Sue DeConnick? That's exactly what's being said here. If you don't hear the below, unfollow me and don't watch us. Don't like our politics. Don't watch our show. Guess what? Gaming isn't fucking politics. And that's why you're always going to fucking lose. Do you know what gamers want? Fucking games! They don't want politics. They're not interested in politics. They don't give a shit about your politics. They're interested in games. Is the game good? What's the playstyle like? How are the graphics? Blah, blah, blah. Are there any microtransactions? Yada, yada, yada. They're not interested in conforming to your fucking ideology with your Justin Bieber fucking reject who is an absolute fucking moron. As daft as a fucking brush. Whose personality is literally drawn on her skin, colored in her hair, because she doesn't have one. Gonna put the coffee machine on. You got Sessler tweeting about fucking Republicans are Nazis, die Republicans, they drink piss, they're stupid. If my family members are Republican and they die, I'm going to celebrate with champagne and spritzers and all this kind of shit. Then he got Frosk, sexism in gaming, I'm a lesbian. Oh, it's so weird when guys talk about women. Oh my God. Women, feminism, fucking Blair. Well, if you like, don't like our, politics and stuff, and if you don't hear what our, politics is, saying and stuff, then, don't watchers and maybe unfollow me and stuff, huh? Politics. Meanwhile, You've got some fucking guys in their teens, in their early 20s, some in their 30s, a few in their 40s going, tell us about the fucking games. G4TV, you're not a political organization. You're a fucking badly put together, terribly written, but well produced gaming station where you put, or should be putting, people that know what they're talking about in front of a camera and trying to, in an entertaining and fun manner, talk to you about games and other things that they're getting on with that are geek related in that sphere. And then shut your cunt mouth and fuck off home. But you got Sessler talking about celebrating dead family members who have a different political stance than he does, without going into any of the nuance that actually might bring. Frost getting bounced around the gaming community because nobody fucking likes her. And do you think when you're getting bounced around the gaming community because nobody fucking likes you, do you think maybe you should look in the goddamn fucking mirror and take a look at yourself? But no, because that would mean you're wrong, and you can't ever be wrong. And so you just go blaming everybody else for your own shortcomings, and you will be forever miserable. And Blair, supportive, loving Blair. I work with great women. I'm married to a great woman. A woman who broke glass ceilings and was lucky enough to work with women who push boundaries in G4, Olivia Munn, etc., etc., etc. And now I work with a human being called Frosk. And if you don't hear what she's saying, and if you don't like that, then you can unfollow me and stop watching our stuff. By the way, I quit the company. By the way, I quit G4. I quit G4 and took a job with a rival company. Wait, sorry, wait, what? Blair? Sorry? What was that, Blair? What did you just say, Blair? Yeah, here's a tweet from 2 days ago. Life is short, and making memories with the ones you love is the most important thing in the world. Here's to the next great Herter family adventure. Goodbye, G4. Goodbye, G4, says the senior vice president of the company. And not only goodbye, G4, goodbye, America. Goodbye, America. She fucked this up so badly, I'm leaving the fucking country as well as the company. And I'm joining Team Liquid, a rival esports group. Because let's face it, if the plan of G4 was to create and push esports, and then you go and you move and start to work for a different esports organization, that's a rival company. That's a rival company right there. And how long do you think it takes? How long do you think it takes to facilitate the moving of your family from a country to a completely different country? And we're not talking moving from America to Canada or America to Mexico. We're talking America to fucking Europe. Work visas, houses, all of this sort of stuff. They take a long time. They take weeks and weeks to set up. Blair was out the fucking door at the earliest opportunity he could. Because as soon as that Justin Bieber bint opened her big trash mouth and went into an activist fucking rant, she killed the fucking company. Because these dumb, and they are, make no mistake, fucking dumb people couldn't read a room if it came with a goddamn fucking dictionary. So you can post all the pictures of your buff body, Blair. And yes, you do have a buff body. You also are a fucking idiot. And you hired an idiot, and you let the idiot in the door, and the idiot destroyed your company. The idiot who came and was kicked out, run out of the LOL community for being a toxic piece of shit, went into your company and was a toxic piece of shit. All wrapped up in activism. And the reason why I did Blair first before I do this last bit is because this last bit, in my eyes, Blair had already gone. He's this guy. Blair has already negotiated his contract with Team Liquid behind the scenes. He knows he's going. He knows he's leaving. This has been done weeks ago. So this next bit, which is recent, the Blair stuff, that was already done. He was out the door, even if it hadn't been announced yet. He was out the door. So G4, they hire a guy called The Austin Show, who I think is a big Twitch streamer. And again, I'm not trying to throw any shade because I don't know what they're like. They could be really cool for all I know. But I've never heard of them. I've never heard of them, and I've never seen any of their shit, obviously. If I've never heard of them. But they're hired by G4. And their job is to try and bring in the old masses again. So what do they do? Well, they bring in a bunch of VTubers. They smoke on air and pretend to jerk off.
Oh, come on, but stop! What are you doing?
So they pretend to jerk off and smoke on air. Okay, I mean, again, it's their channel. They can do what the hell they want. But guys, Austin, I don't know if you're aware, but G4 really don't like that sexism in gaming stuff, you know? And I think that they would find a guy simulating jerking off and coming to be weird. To be weird. But I guess that's okay. But then they bring Amaranth in. They bring Amaranth.
I'm gonna say $15.
To jerk off a shake weight.
I was like mesmerized by something. So I'm gonna say $15.
By the way, as you can see clearly, folks, G4 in the bottom corner. This is a G4 product that is on the G4 website. Well, on the G4 YouTube channel. Now, I don't know if it's in this video. But Amaranth gets a kid off. And they get her into a ball pit. And I don't think it's in this one. Let's try and find the next one. So, you know, Amaranth is now. Oh, well, actually, I'll show you this. Here, I'll share this. The thumbnail is Amaranth in her bikini, her pink bikini, that she was in the ball pit. That she was in the ball pit. Is this the one? Is that Amaranth? I don't know. Maybe I'll have a look into that one. There's different clips. There's different clips from different bits. So maybe I'll find the maybe I'll find the respective ball. Ah, perfect. Yeah, found it. So this is G4 now. This is Amaranth in a bikini in a ball pit. Bouncing around, playing with balls. And she says, oh, I've made a living off blue balls. It made me a millionaire. And the guys go, hey, do you like playing with balls? And she says, oh, I love playing with balls. In my pink bikini. I guess Amaranth does exist to be easy on the eye to you. I mean, Olivia Munn doesn't exist to be easy on the eye for you. Frosk doesn't exist to be easy on the eye for you. Not that that will ever be the case. But I guess Amaranth in her bikini does exist to be easy on the eye for you. So kudos, I guess. Kudos, I guess. So that whole sexism in gaming, women don't exist to be easy on the eye to men. And by the way, as I have stressed every single time, she's wrong. Olivia Munn existed to be easy on the eye to the watcher. All the other pretty girls that appeared on G4 in the past, make no bones about it, they did exist to be easy on the eye to the watching viewer. Male or female, does not matter. Even non-lesbian women like to see a pretty woman. So it doesn't really matter, male or female. But within 2 months of that, literally 2 months and 1 week, Amaranth in a bikini, talking about balls, jerking off shake weights, existing to be very easy on the eye to their viewer. Now, again, I want to stress very clearly, I ain't got any problem with this. I don't have any problem with this whatsoever. It's Austin's channel. He can do what he wants. He can do what he wants. I don't have a moral objection to this whatsoever. I have no moral objection. When it comes to G4, again, very hypocritical. There seems to be an underlying word which is passing through this whole journey we've been on today. Hypocrisy, 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 hypocrisy. It seems to follow G4, modern G4, around very, very easily. So let's just have a little recap. Let's close you down. Let's close Mr. Women Swallow My Cum down. Sorry, I mean Mr. Talk to Them Frosk. Same dude. Let's close Blair down. I stand and I love working with my colleagues. By the way, I've resigned and I've got a new job with a rival company. So what do we have here, folks? What can we learn from the proceedings that happened? Number one, G4TV thought that it was some sort of political channel. First mistake that they made. Number two, G4 hated its audience. Not good. Not good when you're trying to build something that you actually hate your audience. It's not going to work out particularly well. Not going to work out particularly well. Number three, Frosk lied. All of this is built around Frosk lying. The whole sexism in gaming script, and it was a script. This wasn't an ad hoc rant. She was reading from a fucking auto cue. She might have ad-libbed a line here or there, but she was reading very specifically from either a cue card or an auto cue. This was a planned segment. Even if she and Adam were the only people who were aware, and obviously the people in the back, because they had to have the auto cue ready. But it was all facilitated on a lie. And the lie was she couldn't handle criticism. She couldn't handle, having her point of view challenged, a point of view which I think she didn't particularly think out. She's entitled to it 100%. But that's why she needed to deflect, because it wasn't a thought out. It was a hot take. A hot take that she wasn't able to defend because it was just there. Oh, Sonia dead in the water. And she couldn't go any further than that. And also, because when she got called out on mistakes, when she was referring to a video game, her vanity, her ego was such that she threw her cast members, she threw the crew under the bus. I didn't write the review. I don't write the reviews. I didn't play the game. It was written for me by somebody else. They made the mistakes. I just read what they said. Exposing G4. Exposing the, oh, wait a minute. So when you said you've reviewed a game, you might not have reviewed that game. Somebody else might have reviewed it for you, written a review, and given it to you to read. Oopsies. Kind of pulled the curtain back on that one. And because all of this was facilitated on a lie, and then her work colleagues got called out for their hypocrisy, Adam, Mr. Swallow McCum, Blair, it all came crashing down just like the house of cards that it was built on. And it just shows how fragile this return of G4 truly was. And how they actually did not believe in what G4 originally stood for. Going through the motions, we'll get the eSports thing set up. And fuck these people. Let's just see if we can drag them in to watching the esports shit. I have it on very good authority that G4 is undergoing a restructuring right now. A restructuring that involves the cutting of budgets on shows quite substantially as well. And B, a restructuring which will involve the, how do I put this? The changing of the guard. Some people won't be there for much longer. Now, how will that be stressed? Because like I said, they can't outright fire Frosk because they've openly supported her. So they can't outright say you're fired. But let's just say in restructuring, there wasn't a job for her any longer. Or let's just say they made it as difficult as they possibly could for her to remain there. And this is a speculation and nothing more, I don't think Frosk is going to be there for too much longer. Maybe a couple more months, maybe a few more months, but I think I'd be very surprised if she's there in 6 months' time, let's say. Wow. Get woke. Go fucking broke, bitches. And without trying to sound nasty in any way, shape, or form, I have no sympathy for the people who I've discussed today. I have no sympathy for Frosk, for Adam, for Cumboy, for Blair, for the people that are involved in this fiasco. I have no sympathy for any of you. Your job was to entertain your audience. You failed. And not only did you fail, but you showed your audience exactly how much contempt that you had for them in actuality. So I have No sympathy for you whatsoever. Not a single fucking drop. You get what you fucking deserve. G4, they got theirs, and they're still getting it. Oh, what a rabbit hole. What a rabbit hole. Oh, it's been an amusing fiasco, Tara. It's been an amusing fiasco, but a fiasco it is. An absolute fiasco it is, and a fiasco it will remain. But it just shows what happens when nasty fucking people, and make no mistake, Adam Sessler is a nasty piece of shit. When nasty people get together, when they get together, they can't create, they can only destroy. And they just showed that. They just showed that quite clearly. But the problem is for them, they destroyed themselves. That's what they did. Essentially, G4 were, if you politically align with us, that's great. But if you politically don't align with us, according to Sessler, you can just fucking die. That's a gaming channel, folks. That's a gaming channel. Hi. Hello. Stroking my pussy. He's just there. Hey. Stroking my pussy right there. Okay, let's read a few more supery duperies. Where did we get to? Boobs. Ged Bilo with a £2 says, "Go Frost!" I mean, Lord Az. Weird. Smiling faces. Mr. Morden with a $10 says, "Az, ever notice how the people who are actually committing the offenses are the ones who are the most supportive against them? Been watching since the Warcraft days. Cheers, mate." Thank you, Mr. Morden. Well, yes, I mean, as we saw with Adam Sessler, the projection was off the charts. It was absolutely off the charts. Mr. Hey, it's weird had no problems sexualizing women at all. Not at all. Again, it doesn't, if you do, that's fine. That's your prerogative to do so. But the problem is the hypocrisy when you pretend to be against it. Fat Steven Cigar with a 2K and he says, "Am I bangable like Olivia Munn? Eldon Az, am I?" No. No, you are not. Sorry. Blue-eyed Roof Korean the base with a $5 says, "Clown horn, please, now, Az. Well, I'm not too familiar with the racial demographics of Norway. How soon before he implements diversity quotas?" He's off to the Netherlands. He's off to the Netherlands and Team Liquid. What position he's going to have at Team Liquid, I don't know, but I must also stress, I really don't care, right? If I never hear the name Blair Herter in my life again, I'll be okay with that. I'll be absolutely fine with that. Blue-eyed Roof Korean the based again with a $2 says, "In case of viewership, emergency brake principles." Yeah. Something like that. Shaggy Rogers, political ramblings with a $5 says, send love from behind the commie wall here in the People's Republic of New York. Oh, dear. Jesus Christ. Never has that film Escape from New York had so much value than today. Get out of there. Get out of there. Not hearing good things about New York at the minute. I'm hearing people who've like the whole lives used the subway and now refusing to use the subway as crime is getting a little bit out of control by the sounds of it. Quatrina VR with a $2. So Adam Sealsler. Lots of applause. Steve Fernold with a $2 says Adam Cesspool. You're not wrong. And Carson Pegram with a $2 says thoughts on the Elden Ring EFAP. I didn't see a lot of it. I saw about, I don't know, half an hour of it. I was playing Elden Ring. I was playing Elden Ring myself. But from what I saw, they were criticizing like the amount of bosses and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, that's fine. But I'm just going to continue enjoying the game, so I just continue to enjoy the game. Reet, folks. That's where we're going to call afternoon tea with Az today. Don't fret. I will be back in 2 hours' time. I'm having to stop early because of the, daylight saving. Last week I went on for 4 hours and I had no time to eat to my next stream. So I'm making sure this time I do. So it'll only be like this for a couple of weeks. I want to give a massive thank you to everyone who came and watched. But I will be back in 2 hours' time with the gaming stream, which is Dying Light 2 with Exure Girl and Quarter Black Garrett if his wife isn't dropping a sprog. So we're going to have look, if you haven't seen it, I implore you to come tune in because they are fucking hilarious. We just get into all sorts of trouble in the game. And lots of screaming, shouting, and all that kind of stuff. Huge thank you to everyone who came and watched the stream. I can't thank you enough. Thank you to my mods. Vanessa, I see you, Vanessa. Thank you very much indeed, my darling. Big thank you to everyone who hit the super chat button, supported the channel. Big thank you to everyone who hit the membership button and joined the channel. I do legitimately hope you enjoyed the stream. And as I said, I will be back with some more stuff very soon. So you take care. Bye for now.